Alright. Hey lads, it's Wizard, and welcome to Zenless Zone Zero. In the story, we beat Chapter 5. I did not record any gameplay, aside from the first time I've actually played the high-intensity mode in the old iteration of Withered Domain in Hollow Zero. So I decided to just, you know what, I'm going to record the intermission stuff between Chapter 5 into this next chapter, and we're just going to play through and see how it is. Because I actually do have a deep love for this game, despite what this game is vaguely known for. Like, the story is actually really well written, and I like the way they incorporate the desires for a brighter hope for tomorrow. When we could have it today. But, you know, art, I suppose. Look at this guy. This guy's name is Hugo. Reminds me of Matt, whose user is like Hungo. Hope you're doing well, Matt, despite everything.
Apologies for the intrusion. I'm Hugo. Let's just say I'm something of a collector. I've heard your video store is the most classy one in all of New Eridu, and I must say, it absolutely lives up to its reputation.
This guy has two different eyes. Cool.
The ambiance here is understated yet refined, elegant but still cozy. It's so soothing, like a steady beacon in the dark. I've also noticed some well-known individuals frequenting this place, including elite members from PubSec and HSO. Your achievements at such a young age truly impress me.
Oh, you give us too much credit.
Trust me, I'm being honest. I do find your store quite special. So, I guess the rumors about this place are true. Children of devils.
What are you talking about? I'm not following.
Am I imagining it? Or do you seem really nervous all of a sudden? Children of Devils is an old movie I've been searching for, but it's so niche I can't find a copy in good condition.
His mouth looks like one of those of a vampire, and he talks like fucking Matt Mercer. And again, Matt Mercer voiced Dracula in Dead by Daylight, so goofy ass connection. This guy is of class and quality. Someone that can see through almost any facade. Interesting.
Or perhaps, did this movie remind you of something else?
You're imagining it. I'm just surprised there's a movie we haven't heard of.
No worries. Like I said, this movie is rather niche. Despite the word devil in the title, it's actually about vampires. I'm sure you already know. Vampires were a popular fictional concept back in the old civilization.
Is he talking about us? Probably.
Typically, they are pale-skinned, well-dressed, exuding a mysterious and dangerous aura. But beneath their immaculate facade lie lethal fangs for draining human blood.
You kinda look like one.
I'll take that as a compliment. Too bad vampires don't actually exist in New Eridu. Oh, and I don't feast on human blood. In fact, if anything, I'm hypoglycemic. Anyway, back to the movie. It's about a man who unwillingly turned into a vampire, and after years of plotting, finally kills his evil father, and ultimately dies in the process.
So, it's about patricide.
You think so? To me, it's more like a revenge story. The villain just happens to be the protagonist's father. Well, it's a shame you don't have the videotape I'm looking for. I'll just grab a copy of every movie you currently have for rent.
No offense, but you're being overly generous. You don't have a hidden agenda, do you?
I understand the skepticism, but I simply wanted to express my gratitude for discussing such a niche film with me. Your store is like a collector's gem in itself. Please, consider my payments here as an investment in a collector's prized find.
Your definition of a collectible is pretty broad, just as I'd expect of a collector.
Because of my work, I happen to know some of New Eridu's upper echelon. Some even collect human organs. Just some rumors circling around. Hope I didn't spook you.
That's nothing. I've seen my fair share of crazy stuff.
Guess I was worried for nothing. With so many high-profile individuals visiting here, I'm sure you're well-connected and experienced in various fields. Speaking of which, there's a big industry auction coming up. They'll probably have lots of collectibles, maybe even rare videotapes not on the market. If you'd like to attend, just let me know. Oh, by the way, I saw a marketing event at Lumina Square. Looks like there's a raffle going on. Go check it out if you're interested. Maybe you'll stumble upon something exciting, especially at a place so close to the upper class. After all, there are always secrets hiding behind the light. Well, thanks for today. I'll take my leave for now. Until next time, my precious friends.
Bury your tears with the past. Yeah, I've met him before. I've met him in a fucking Eridu's Got Boo. Like a fucking seasonal event where Eos was this beauty pageant contender. And it was nice giving the little guy a bunch of support. Excuse me. Also, excuse me. Anyway, his generosity is still appreciated. This money is enough to cover our electricity bills for several months. Looks like we're pretty lucky today. This guy also mentioned something of a raffle auction tournament event thing. We'll go vibe check the upper class circle. It's the experience that matters more. Let's think about it. If we're getting introduced to new characters, it wouldn't hurt to do some recon. That way you don't get the rug pulled out from under you. Alright, cool. Look at that.
There. Why not come try your luck? All sorts of prizes are waiting to be won.
Oh, this dude's fucking tall. Like, look at that, dude. Like, bell doesn't even come up to his damn shoulder. Anyway, I'm gonna cut in line. Nope, nope, too late. I'm already cut in line. What the fuck? Hi. I actually work here now. I find it weird that I have to talk to them to be told, hey, you can't cut in line, just to line up, and then, oh, I'm gonna cut in line because of this dude. Luck is always unpredictable. That's what makes it fascinating. Whenever I get the chance, I can't help but want to test it, says this guy. There's quite a lot of people here. Seems like everyone's very confident about their luck. Curtis. Master Hartman, the current head of our family. Well, what's that got to do with like Lebrobro cutting him on? No, you don't. It's not a good habit to falsely accuse others.
This guy looks so arrogant. Maybe I should take a tougher approach with him.
Quit the act. I've seen right through you. You may look harmless, but I know you have a secret identity. Your crafty skills have caused headaches for countless people. Not to mention, you're revered in your field. Everyone knows who you are. Your true identity is a member of the most infamous band of thieves in New Eridu, Mockingbird.
The Phantom Thieves.
What do you know? My true identity is even more infamous than Mockingbird.
What? You're even more evil than Mockingbird? No wonder you snatched my wallet.
I know. Now might not be the best time to say this, but I'm genuinely curious about your true identity.
Forget it. Clearly, you have no idea who I am. I'm Curtis Ravenlock. That's right. Of the esteemed Ravenlock family from Tops.
Sounds very bottom to me.
You'll face consequences for crossing me.
Crossing? Bro, you literally cut in line. Fuck you mean crossing?
You're an esteemed member of Tops. Why join a raffle with us plebs?
Offense is the best defense. Seems like you've got that down.
I'm only here because my family sponsored this event. I just joined the raffle for fun. It's not like I actually need the money. Anyway, you were the only one next to me when I lost my wallet. It has...
Hmm.
You've got it wrong. I didn't steal your wallet.
Coincidence? Do you really expect me to buy that?
1 to 2. It's not very
You're
good.
being too soft. You need a firmer stance with someone like him.
In any case, my wallet...
That's
I
on me
bet you
again.
staged all this, and you'll...
Nope.
What do you mean by staged? Why would I do that?
With all due respect, clearly, your accusation is baseless, Mr. Ravenlock.
Interesting.
Your outfit, while elegant, shows unironed creases and noticeable signs of wear. You've likely worn it for a long time. Plus, the wet ink on your cuffs suggests that you rushed straight here from your workplace. Likely so you wouldn't miss today's raffle. All in all, it's clear you're not well off and quite careless. Chances are you lost your wallet yourself, and it probably didn't hold much cash. Is that why you jumped to accuse others? Hoping to leverage your family name to make a quick Denny?
I'm liking this guy. He's pretty smart.
That's utter nonsense!
Regardless, you owe this person an apology.
Making a scene wouldn't help anyone, but it's better to play the long game. At least in my experiences, it has been better to play the long game.
Damn it! You'll regret this. Just you wait!
I really hate it when innocent people are wrongfully accused.
I don't like bullies.
But it's all over now. I hope it didn't ruin your mood.
Thank goodness you're here. Otherwise, that guy would have kept arguing forever.
I didn't really do anything. You outsmarted him all on your own. It's a relief to see him get what he deserves. He should have known what would happen the moment he falsely accused you. People like that should have a taste of their own medicine. That sounds fair to me. Unfortunately, we don't usually see such fairness in our world, do we? That's why sometimes I don't mind resorting to unconventional methods to right the wrongs.
You seem to be implying something. Don't tell me.
A good movie never spoils its ending. But feel free to speculate.
Ooh, that is a really delicious line.
Anyway, it was nice running into you. Please, accept this raffle ticket to mark the occasion. May it keep you away from shady people and situations and bring you good fortune.
Thanks. Nice.
Anyone else want to redeem prizes?
Good deeds get rewarded. Nice. 50k is nothing to sneeze at. The Exaltists are involved in PubSec, probably doesn't want to disclose more details. I still feel like there's some terrible secret behind all this. Bell, your phone just rang. Maybe you should check who sent the message. Icon. Master Proxy, my apologies for disturbing you. Are you available at the moment? I have some important matters I'd like to discuss with you in person. Sure, I'm free, but this doesn't sound like a good thing. In my humble opinion, this shouldn't be considered a bad thing, at least. It's great that you have some freeze time. Please wait a moment. Elle and I will visit the video store in 5 minutes. You guys are fast. Master Proxy, we have come to discuss an important matter with you. He's also tall. I forgot how tall he is. The Master of Victoria Housekeeping. Yeah, we don't know who that is yet. Loyal to the current head of Mayflower family. He's also the mayor of Eridu. Eridu currently only has one mayor, so it must be the one you're thinking of. Mayor's probably an ordinary person. I haven't met him in person though. It's definitely some news to process, although I had already suspected you were loyal to some big name. I just didn't expect it to be someone of the mayor's level. Actually, it's the mayor who wishes to talk to you two, which is why we've come. After all, you've both been deeply involved with the previous bringer and sacrifice-related events. Mayor wants to talk to us. Completely understand your concerns. Please be assured to pledge my honor that the mayor has no ill intentions and will not hold either of you accountable in any way. You will only contact us through the phone. If you say so. Thank you very much. And without further delay, let us contact the mayor. We're gonna talk to some Jarmanians, guys.
They're here with me now, sir.
Oh yeah, right, new voice actor. I forgot about that.
I'm glad to have the chance to speak with you, young'uns. Helios Academy used to be a peaceful and comforting place. I know you still can't fully trust me, and I understand that completely. But please do know that I mean you no harm. Your teacher, Carol, and I, we used to be friends. She was a kind person. I was truly sorry to learn that she was the one held responsible for the fall of the old capital.
She was innocent. There has to be more to the story.
I hope so too. It's just that the fall of the old capital still weighs heavily on us all. But I believe you just got caught up in all of this. I'm sorry for what you've been through over the years. It must be tough.
Sooner or later, we'll find the evidence to clear her name.
Then I sincerely wish you success. The real reason I reached out to you is to tell you something very important. Something about your eyes. I stumbled upon some of the data Carol left behind. She spent much of her time studying ways to minimize the side effects of your eye implants.
Teacher, she was always looking out for us.
Yes, which is why I believe this was her final wish. As her friend, I want to see it through. Simply put, your eye implants are directly linked to your brain, and their functionality depends on your body's limits. As a result, the HDD system takes up a part of your body's capacity. This leads to certain issues, the most notable being that it suppresses your innate ether aptitude. I brought in a team of specialists to analyze Carol's data samples, and after some effort, they created a plan to upgrade the HDD system. After the upgrade, the HDD system will operate with significantly reduced power consumption, allowing for a substantial boost in your ether aptitude, or rather, a restoration to its original level.
Do you mean that once the HDD upgrade is done, we'll be able to enter the hollows ourselves without EOS?
Exactly. You'll likely experience some discomfort at first, but you'll get used to it over time. I'll have the specialists from Marcel Group continue monitoring your physical condition to reduce the burden on your body and help restore your ether aptitude more effectively.
Are you really giving us such advanced technology for free? Feels like there's gotta be some kind of catch. Besides, you must have known about us for a while, so why wait until now?
I'm not asking for anything in return. As for why I didn't reach out sooner, truth is, from what I've learned, your eyes possess even greater power. Perhaps the power within you could affect what you must understand. Power is a double-edged sword. It can be used against enemies or allies. As the mayor of New Eridu, I must ensure everyone's safety. So I hope you'll forgive my caution. I'd been observing you for some time. That said, I'm confident to say that everyone at Victoria Housekeeping speaks highly of you.
Miss Bell and Mr. Wise are both kind and honorable individuals. I believe they'll use their power for the right cause.
Yeah, they're both good people.
Thank you for your kind words, even though we have no idea what this power is. You're not just saying that to get our hopes up, are you?
Of course not. It's just that I don't have much information right now. I'll let you know as soon as I do. Well then, I'll let Lycon assist you with upgrading the HDD system. Rest assured he'll guide you through everything. You should be able to follow him with your knowledge.
If you would follow me.
After a while, you feel almost as if an invisible binding within you has been undone. Your eyes and brain feel almost bloated, but it passes quickly, replaced by a sense of lightness and clarity you've never felt before. It's almost like a blurry layer shrouding reality has vanished, and a mysterious power swirls within you.
How are you feeling now?
All good, I think.
Really? I'm feeling a bit off.
Your body is adjusting. Give it time to adapt to the changes. As a precaution, hold off on entering the hollows until you feel better.
I see. In that case, I'll sit back and help Belle for now then.
It's quite impressive one of you adapted so quickly. Your ether aptitude is now on par with most hollow investigators, meaning you're ready to explore regular hollows. But you must be careful at first. Lycon, Ellen, why don't you two go along? One of the data piles in the hollow near the metro is malfunctioning, and we need a skilled proxy to address it. I'll assign this task to you. Of course, you'll receive fair compensation upon completion. Take your time at the journeys ahead. You've got plenty of time to uncover your full potential.
Nice. Master Proxy, if you are ready, let's enter the hollow together. Please be assured, Ellen and I will protect you and will not let you get hurt. Alright, cool. Retrieve from 3 data piles. Update a current. This area. Something that only Belle
Master
can do.
Proxy, the data pile that the mayor mentioned is in this direction. The data pile that the mayor mentioned is near that garage ahead.
What a pain. There's nowhere else to go. We'll have to...
Not obtained.
We should search for the passcode nearby to disable the laser, and then move the train.
Huh.
Ah, I get it now. We should be able to enter the...
Cool.
How are you feeling now, Master Proxy?
fantastic. Never been better.
I'm relieved to hear it. If you feel any discomfort, please let us know at once.
Yeah, I'll carry you on my back if needed.
Well, that won't be necessary.
You've always had a sharp mind, and now you've got the muscles to match.
Thanks for the compliment.
No, I was just thinking. When will you pick up some fighting skills? If you can fight, you can handle things in the hollow all on your own. That'd be pretty neat.
Interesting.
Master Proxy, the data pile is right up ahead. Worry not, Master Proxy. We'll ensure your safety. Ellen, switch out.
Thank you. Sorry, I still need you guys to protect me. Looks like I gotta buck up a little.
Roxy, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
Interesting.
No, it's another passcode.
We should be able to find the passcode nearby. Let's keep an eye out for it. Maintaining the data piles in the hollows requires a proxy with the utmost professionalism. It is Victoria Housekeeping's honor to make...
Better die. Get lost!
Weak spot. Get back.
Master Proxy, let's take a look around this area. We might be able to find clues regarding the passcode.
God damn. 0. Hopefully Belle already wrote this shit down, because if I'm gonna have to write it down, I'm gonna have to alt-tab a lot, and that's not gonna be too fun for a recording. But, I don't really care. Not that much anyway.
Proxy's moves seemed more fluid in that lap.
Master Proxy, this should be the second passcode. Master Proxy, we've been in the hollow for quite some time. How are you feeling? Stay calm.
Fetch me their souls.
I feel fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. Take this.
That's good to hear. After all, this is the
Inside you, there are 2 wolves. Start running.
Let's not to overdo it.
Sneak it off me. Get back.
Nice. Thanks. 0451.
All right, that's all of them.
Oh, good. At least we got some guy that's paying more attention to this shit than I am.
Let us return and open.
Oh. That's what I get for being way too fast. Those 3 marks there, I'm not liking the look of that, because that means something broken or something was out of it. Or maybe it was just dead and butcher because it's the same fucking area they used for the fight. Ooh.
The mission was a success, sir. Master Phaethon's performance was outstanding.
So they're using our actual names now. Cool.
Excellent. You truly are exceptional. I'll be frank. I contacted you because I need your expertise for an important task.
Whatever you say, Mayor Frank.
I'd like you to participate in an auction and help me secure an item up for bid.
By the cover.
Hold on. Is it the same auction I heard about? The one with all the high-profile attendees?
Yes, that's the one. I knew asking you was the right choice. Since you're aware of it, I'll get straight to the point. It's related to the sacrifice you encountered.
Sacrifice? Has it appeared again?
Remember the sacrifice you took down near the construction site? Public security did some research after retrieving it. It turns out it can maintain its form outside the hollow and carries human genes.
Oh yeah, it used to be a guy.
We extracted a mysterious core. This core possesses the same inexplicable power as the sacrifice, allowing it to exist without relying on ether. However, the core was recently stolen from the most secure lab in New Eridu. We suspect this is an inside job rather than an external theft. We searched extensively without success, until I saw the auction flyer. The core has been concealed within an auction item.
So you want us to bid on it at the auction. But why us?
The power of the sacrifice is highly volatile and destructive. We must keep it confidential, at least for now. And I, as mayor, am not suited to participate in the auction myself. Plus, I'm running checks on my inner circle due to the theft. Frankly, there aren't many people I can trust. Don't worry, the funds are covered, and Victoria Housekeeping will be assisting you. Of course, this hinges on one condition: your willingness to aid me.
All right, we'll give it a shot.
Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you. The only hurdle now is the invitation. It's exclusive to Tops, so obtaining
That little twerp we saw online earlier is gonna pose a fucking problem, but
I'll handle that promptly.
whatever.
I'll leave the rest in your capable hands.
You seem a bit puzzled, Master Proxy.
You're asking me to pull a heist of sorts within covert means. I'm no stranger to these means, but big yikes.
The relationship between the mayor and Tops seems rather delicate.
You're quite perceptive. As you know, the roots of New Eridu's governance lie with the Mayflowers, while Tops is a conglomerate of companies. Power and profit often lay the foundation for conflicts.
Lycon's right here.
Which is why securing invitations could be tricky for us. Things would be much easier if Tops weren't so involved.
I feel like I said that backwards for some reason.
But
Probably
worry
did.
not, Master Proxy. It may take some time, but we will overcome these obstacles. Now, if you've no further need of me, I'll take my leave. Have a good day.
He's a really cool character. I wonder how that previous voice actor is doing that, because I like the old voice actor. He was really cool. And, oh well. Things happen, I suppose. Maybe for a reason.
Didn't that collector Hugo mention if we wanted to attend the auction to give him a call? But he didn't leave us with his contact information. Odd, right? If he wanted us to contact him, why not leave a number? Did he just forget?
Maybe he left a puzzle for us to solve, like in the movies.
You've been watching too many movies, Belle. We need to separate fiction from reality.
Nope, Lebrobro's an avid movie lover. You gotta play to your strengths, not against them.
Come to think of it, Hugo did leave us a raffle ticket, and said something weird. He said something cringy like, "There are always secrets hiding behind the light." Wait, don't tell me. I get it now. This guy watches too many detective movies. Anyway, let's try contacting him.
Aha! It's you! The manager of my favorite video store. Glad you've cracked my little puzzle. I've been waiting for you to contact me. I was worried I might have left a bad impression.
Actually, I have a favor to ask. About the auction you mentioned. Could you secure 2 invites for us?
Ah, so you'd like to attend the auction? I'd love to assist, but unfortunately, I have some tasks at hand. But if you two can help me with my current task, I should be able to find time to get the invitations you need.
What kind of task? Is it something I can handle? Nothing too dangerous, I hope.
Don't worry, I would never put you in danger. Let's discuss the specifics in person.
And then he busts out the fucking broom closet.
I'll wait for you at Do Gardening Shop in Lumina Square.
You see, broom closet. I'm pretty sure they sell one. They sell an entire closet made of brooms. Officer Mew Mew! Damn, where the fuck's Officer Mew Mew? I'm gonna make Hugo wait, because this is actually slightly more important. Oh, Lordy Gummin! Look at that chonker! Oh my god!
It's getting late, citizen. Please stay safe.
That's nice of him.
Mew Mew will always protect you. Should I say, protect you?
See, now it was worth the wait.
You've arrived, my friend. Punctual as always.
So he needs me to shadow someone. That's not that hard, actually. Of all the people you're asking me to shadow, you're really gonna make the person that had a recent altercation with the guy? Is this what they call a business war? Complete stranger to him, but it doesn't matter. He already saw me. Sure, he might be too consumed in their pride, but like, if Lebrobor was wronged and outsmarted by 2 people, you really think that he's gonna forget those faces? Like that one. He just happened to be in the proximity and happened to overhear some things. Like, it's not just PubSec. Alright. Sounds easy enough. Hello there, I didn't expect that blonde gentleman to be your friend as well. You know him? Of course! He often comes here to buy flowers, and he's always very generous. However, he always buys flowers for memorial purposes, said they're for his deceased loved ones. He seems like someone with quite a story. Alright, cool. We check the phone. Look a little weird. Oh, look at this. That looks cool. It's a golf ball. Oh, damn. I can't use that alleyway. I gotta use this alleyway.
Another waste of my precious time. This time, I'll lead the family back to the top.
He's got a cane.
Good day, manager. Wonderful to see you again. You're as sophisticated and charming as always. About our previous discussion, I assume you've made some progress?
You share your findings on Hartman with Hugo. His gaze remains lowered as he listens intently. His pale, slender fingers absently flipping two intricate coins with practiced ease. At key moments, he asks thoughtful questions to clarify the details. Who knew this guy could be so serious?
I see. Looks like it's more complicated than I thought. I appreciate your help. Here are the promised invitations for you. One was mine, but I won't be able to attend as I'll be occupied that day. I had to pull a few strings to secure these invitations, so please don't mention where they came from. Otherwise, someone might come hunt me down.
Wait, seriously? Is the auction really that dangerous?
Well, when you dance with sharks, you can't avoid risk.
Sharks are actually pretty cool beings. They literally just swim around and eat shit, and people are just scared of being bit. Well, you're in its bit, so if you're gonna be in its bit, you're gonna get bit. And that's from fucking Randy Fellface.
But I have faith in you, dear manager. I'm entrusting you with my life.
Don't worry, my lips are sealed. And so are my brothers.
I've been meaning to say, you're so close with your sibling. I'm kind of jealous. What's your view on family ties, manager?
It's honestly both of those things.
It's a bond you have to maintain carefully. Even as family, we might not fully know each other. For example, someone who was like a mother to us loved us deeply, but also kept many things from us.
Mother. Huh. For me, that word only brings fear, pain, and hatred. I once had a half-sister. Different mothers.
Had? Did you two fall out of touch because of an argument or something?
No, we never argued. I would like to try, but it's too late. She's been gone so long. I can barely remember her face.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a sensitive topic. My condolences.
It's okay. I brought it up first, and it was ages ago. Anyway, back to what we were saying. It's highly likely that Hartman will be at the auction as well. As you know, while he's the rightful heir to the Ravenlock family, he keeps many secrets. Should you cross paths with him in the future, be cautious. He's sitting up on his high horse looking down on everyone else, and he'll do whatever it takes to get more power. I hope these upper-class people eventually face the punishment they deserve.
You got that right.
Too bad the scales of fate lean one way or another. Unless someone steps in to tip them back. I digress. That's all for today. I have some errands to attend to, so I'll take my leave. Have fun at the auction.
Oh, I fucking disappeared. We will TP Laporte.
It is a pleasure to see you again, Master.
It's been a while.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna pause. You're gonna look at Ellen for a little bit. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I meant to say Evelyn, not Ellen. Ellen's the shark girl. Fucking. Alright, crack open a nice cold fucking soda. We keep her going. He is tall. God damn. The Barbara looks concerned. Separation of those things, but not very much. It is true, like, I only have that from the other side, but lesser of two evils. What a fun Back and forth, that is. High-end private suite.
Lies. Deception.
Holy shit!
Betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
Ah. Interesting.
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
Chosen one? What's that? Sounds like something from a tacky novel that was popular a decade ago.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might think I'm lying, but I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing to do with me. Your misfortune is not my concern.
Based.
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh? Are you referring to me?
Yes, you. If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled. I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Vivian. Interesting. I want to know what's really ironic. I got really lucky,
I would never turn down Lord Phaethon.
and I actually got her as a fucking character. So cool. And because of me getting the character, that inspired me, and I was like, oh shit, I got this new person that a bunch of people are freaking out over. Let me see what all the fuss is about. I was like, god damn. She's cool in combat, but I've yet to actually be in the combat yet to show it off. But he's like equal height as Belle. Plus or minus the shoes, because they both got like big ass shoes. Almost like Kingdom Hearts ass shoes. Fuck if I know.
Please make your way to the venue.
It's not too big of a deal. artifact is within a specific item that we have to deduce. The issue is that they say it's a core, but we don't have a good example nor idea on what this thing is. Edmund. See.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. Maybe he's not as well off as I thought.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
That's on me.
Aren't you that bigwig from the Ravenlock clan? Surprised to see—
This is the top auction in the industry! I really don't know how you got an invitation, but I doubt it was through legitimate means.
You seem a bit hesitant. His accusation isn't true, is it?
You should just give up already.
Good luck to you. Host,
Where could you have gotten so many Denny's?
A solid move, but perhaps a bit too costly for me.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price. Seems like it's just the two of us interested in the item. Why don't we discuss this in private first?
It's either it's 2 or 1. Not enough backbone. With backbone. Evasion.
no matter what, I won't back down.
That's 2.
Ugh, I didn't expect you to be so determined.
This is the perfect moment to shake your opponent.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth arguing over such a small collectible?
Sure is. The money in our pocket is our biggest advantage.
The price is way more than it's worth. Forget it, I'm out.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable. Regardless, congratulations on your winning bid.
Yeah.
Though, in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
The next item is truly exceptional. The final creation of a legendary artist, the only one of its kind in all of New Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200 million dennies!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows, perhaps we should.
1 billion.
7-2.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 million right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
Oh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly has refined taste and deep pockets. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Abstract beauty is still beauty. Nice. Now, how do I actually... Can I actually see that in the storage? Does that exist somewhere? Oh, well. Oh, well. Look, a tire.
The coffee here is drinkable.
Drinkable. That's insane.
Why are there so many unfamiliar faces around? I thought this was for regulars only.
Sure as shit don't look regular.
You have a strange look on your face. Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted. Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
How did you know?
Looks like I hit the mark. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness. Nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased. Because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is a con artist?
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So, why did you still bid on the item?
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it? I'm willing to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believed me.
I didn't really believe you.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving. People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth. I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon. my friend of many secrets.
We fighting? Take me.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
Now that's some
The
storytelling right
second
there.
half of the auction is about to begin. Please make your way to the venue.
Alright, cool. Let's do it again, but better.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back! Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes! Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear.
Isn't that just Evelyn's coat?
What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Sacrifice coin. There's a sigil in the back or so. Ooh, well animated for a fucking gem. Alright, we gotta get this shit.
Wise, that gem's probably what we're looking for.
Such an important item, yet it's just there on a piece of clothing, completely unprotected.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is busy. There's people of all sorts, whether they belong or not.
Robe of Heroes. Phew, what a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long.
This guy in his rose-tinted glasses.
I believe there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding war. Frankly, wasting time irks me more than squandering money. So, my friend, let's cut to the chase.
Hey man, losing is easier than winning. Or at least it's a lot faster than it is.
What did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd. Maybe I should match his energy. Perhaps a better question should be, what can you offer me?
The ball's in my court now. Good. I enjoy conversing with people of sufficient intelligence. There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
Three gives you away. 2 implies that. And 1, well, they all sound like they kind of hurt me. But 3 looks like it would hurt me the most. Damn.
I'm not a collector, so I'm not into
In that case, how about we strike a deal? All I want is that gem. So,
He called our bluff.
the Ravenlock family always get...
That hurts again.
You're not threatening me, are you?
Of course not.
He has no shortage of cronies here.
My time is valuable, my friend. I've already... If I offer you a token of appreciation...
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of dennies, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means. It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with our financial power. But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
Oh no. Though the mayor gave us a huge sum of dennies, I have a sinking feeling it won't be enough to outbid this rich jerk.
Thank you, everyone. It appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me. Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. He wants us to
Look
up?
What happened?
Why'd the lights go out?
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
Is that?
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end.
A master thief can respect a master thief. Real respect's real.
I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
Nice.
Eat. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that Mockingbird and I have history.
He might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate.
Huh. Now that's poetic writing.
Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor. The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling super strong right now.
Very well. Please, follow me then.
Oh, good. Things to do. Beings to fight. Danger to avoid. Pretty hollow, though. Interesting.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, he would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner.
The rough part is I don't have too much experience playing as Lycon.
So many
And because
materials.
his fighting style has
They don't seem to
purposeful
season
delay
at all.
inside of it. Like, I'm sure Lycon is actually really, really fucking good.
That man is quite formidable.
Interesting. Bahamut. Landmines.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy. That's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. Amateurs. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He carries around a briefcase filled with all sorts of weapons. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy. Dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Stay calm now. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if they let us through on purpose. Stand still.
What's the rush, my friends? We still have plenty of time.
This is one crafty dude.
This must be the right way. Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon. It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow raiders. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after securing the goods. And as his partner, I'd be responsible for leading the pursuers astray. I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
Well, Phantom Thieves usually have partners, right? He must have recruited a new one.
True. That could make things trickier, as he may have passed the core to his partner. Regardless, Master Proxy, let's steer clear of those hollow raiders for now. Although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, the clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety. Our main focus now is locating Hugo and retrieving the gem. Be gone! Stay calm now. Move, please. Stand still. He should be nearby.
Long time no see, traitor.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Beyond reason!
Both of you! Enough!
Master Proxy.
Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't Eos. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Rest assured, Manager. My blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oaf, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you denying it? I merely spoke the truth, didn't I?
Thought we were in for a tough day, but it seems we struck gold in the end. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your etheric resources and any other valuables you've got.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right. Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough. This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct, Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
I'd urge you to reconsider.
Huh? Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin.
Oh, help me!
Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have mercy.
Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do? They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior.
Like seeing a parallel between Joker and fucking Akechi.
Haven't you learned your lesson from what happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment. I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I always will.
Go ahead and try. I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much. Time to hunt.
Interesting.
Out of my way. Is that all? Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their dog. Beg for mercy. How many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power?
I'll bite your throat out!
Really? Do you two have to do this now?
My apologies, dear manager, but I'm itching to teach him a lesson.
Answers.
Shut up!
Stand still.
After Lebrover leaves, Lycon grows silent, as if lost in his memories.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top, so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires?
Short answer is no.
Or perhaps by faith. Do you mean something asinine and empty, like justice, dreams, or friendship? Hilarious. Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world. And there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
Now, I consider this person jack of all trades.
You don't seem convinced, Hugo.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent? Could you bring them back to life?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
What's wrong, Lycon? You've been quiet for a while now.
My apologies, Master Proxy. I was just reminded of some past memories.
Reclaimed memories.
Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our paths were always fated to diverge.
Okay, I'll admit. I've been itching to ask. Why did you two split up?
Mockingbird faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks, and one of them was a disastrous one.
Hugo. You...
Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
Have you gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You'd bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world. Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me?
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale. Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there. I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires. Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day. In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core. We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before. So maybe we could help you.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city. Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you. Plus, Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further. Please rest assured that we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Interesting. And weird. Weirdly interesting. Well, although the mayor and Lycon seem reluctant to let us get involved in this matter, we can investigate on our own. Major issue concerning the safety of New Eridu. Sacrifice, Exaltist, Ringer, might be a deeper secret behind all this, and it could even be related to our teacher. No matter what, we can't just sit back and do nothing. But before that, let's find some time to discuss our tactics properly, but for now let's call it a day. Feels like too much has happened. Hugo's Mockingbird disguise is just a mask. Yeah. Ringer. We'll pick this up another time. Cool.
Only the brave will win.
Good day, Lord Phaethon.
Hella mysterious, I will say. Yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and Zenless is a pretty fun game if you could look past, well, a lot of its promo art and then some, but gameplay is actually pretty fun, with a story that's also just as great. Okay, bye!